Hi Enjoyer, how are you doing? Is Furina Xilonen? Hi Samir, how are you doing? Thanks for joining, guys. Is Furina Xilonen Arlecchino Bennett good team? Yes, it's good team, and let's say it's like, you know, for Arlecchino, Vape team most likely will still be better. You know, the team like let me show you. For Arlecchino, unfortunately, like the big buff for the teams, it's for Neuvillette. It's going to be the team like this. It's going to be Furina, Neuvillette. Just a second. Oh, hi Z, how are you doing? Just a second, guys. I mean, so yeah, Arlecchino first. For Arlecchino, yes, you still can use this team. I mean, you can go the team like Kazuha or Sucrose. You can go Arlecchino, you can go Xilonen, let's say Xilonen, and you can go Bennett. Yeah, you can use this team. But Vape team is still better. Let me do like that. Just like, yeah, I just want to find the way how to do it more properly. Yeah, and this one is... Just a second, guys. I built my Bennett ER. That's alright, Samir. I mean, you will be okay with energy recharge 200s, but you know, like, if you ask me, like, let's say, just give it a try and see how it, like, is it good or not? Because, let's say, it's better to give Bennett as much as you can. So yeah, it's like, it's better. Because mostly, he is like a buffer. So yeah. I'm not going to play a Spiral Abyss, I just want to show you team. So yeah, yes, this team, Enjoyer, is okay. You can go like Xilonen and Bennett. But Vape team is still better. Like this team is still better for Arlecchino. Because Vape team gives you double damage, but Xilonen also only gives you 40 plus resistance shred, which is 36. So overall, this team is if you do proper, or like this team, or this one, if you do proper swirl, yes. If swirl usually a little bit annoying. If so, I would suggest to go like this team. It's going to be Kazuha or Sucrose, future Xilonen, and this team. I would say this team is way easy to play, convenient, because like if you know, we used Kachina, and Kachina is way more comfortable to play than doing some swirling, you know. But it's still like playable. It's still playable, but you know, like let's say like this team. I like this team a lot. Like you do swirl and you also get some additional buff. So instead of Kachina, you can go Xilonen in the future. This team is going to pretty good, but keep that in mind. You need to use Xilonen's normal attacks when Pyro Aura is on an enemy to get that Pyro debuff and Pyro buff. You know, just keep that in mind. Because like that supportive set, like as soon as you do crystallized reaction, it gives you like some buffs. Instead of Kachina, it's possible to do Hydro and Pyro. And you know what? I showed yesterday, but still I can show it again because like she is doing like a couple like 3 or 4 back-to-back attacks. And when Pyro Aura on an enemy, she also can give you additional Hydro damage. It's meant for Yelan. But Xilonen work a little bit differently. She works like you use her skill, then you use her normal attacks, right? It's like, and she gets infusion after like you use that skill, and that's it. You get that buff and debuff. You get buff and debuff at the same time. A buff you get like when you get Night Soul points 90. Just skip it. So yeah, you will do a couple normal attacks. You get additional up to 50 or 60 Night Soul points, and you're okay. So it's like that. But still, that team you told me about. Just a second. Let me check it again. Furina, Xilonen, Arlecchino banned. But still, you can use this team. You still can use this team. Furina, Xilonen, Furina. Oh, Furina. Just a second. And why this team is also good? Why Yelan might be a little bit better? You know why? Because Xilonen is a single target healing. We need some testing about that. And yes, maybe if you get enough healing from Bennett and from Xilonen, then yes. The problem is with this team, Arlecchino cannot be healed from any other sources. So you cannot heal Arlecchino with Xilonen and with Bennett. Arlecchino can be healed only by herself, by that burst. Because of that, Furina is not so good in this team. Because if you don't have a healer, you cannot get 300 Fanfare stack. So I would say Yelan or Xinchu would be way better, you know? Because like, why Xinchu is better? Yes, Furina can give you more damage, but she at the same time will deplete your HP, which can be pretty difficult to play Furina. And Xilonen will not give you any shields. Yes, you can get like some crystallized shields, but it's not working like Kachina. Kachina continuously do couple attacks with that skill, and you can grab the crystals and get some shield for maybe 10 seconds or 12 seconds, something like that. Xilonen instead is not like that. Xilonen is like you only hit once, maybe you will get one crystal, but you know, enemies will destroy it like immediately. So yeah, this team is not so good. It's better to go Xinchu or Sucrose. Sucrose instead might be better. Yes, I get 32,000 damage from Bennett on his ult. Oh, that's alright. I mean, you know, like, Samir, if you ask me about the damage, I mean, usually Bennett, he's not intended to do some damage. Mostly he is for healing and for buff. So, like, let's say you can do some damage, but let me show you my build. I mean, for me, he is like HP, not so high. 277 like energy recharge. No crit rate, no crit damage like at all. I don't need that. Usually, like, yeah, Constellation 5, not 6. Artifacts Noblesse. And just weapons like this one. So yeah, like usually he is not intended to do some damage. You can though. I mean, it's up to you. Why not? I mean, you can build him to do some damage, and he can do pretty good amount of DPS, by the way. He's not so bad in this case. But supportive Bennett is way better. Oh, hi Yoni, how are you doing? I'm going to pull Raiden. Oh, Samir, it's up to you. I mean, you know why? Because let's say both of them, I mean ER and EM, are usable build. But I would suggest you to build EM first, because building EM is way more easy, way more easy than building like DPS Raiden. And alongside that, you can build like let's say not ER Raiden, but crit damage, crit rate, like DPS Raiden. Building EM, you need like this set of artifacts, Flower of Paradise Lost, or if you don't have this one, you can use 4-piece Gilded Dream, like this one. What is this one? Or you can use 2-piece like 80 Elemental Mastery. So yeah, it's up to you. You need to give her as much EM as you can. So that's it. And weapon is Dragon's Bane. So yeah, because like EM Raiden is crazy character. She also do like Electro Charge if you go with any Hydro characters, like with Furina, like with Yelan, with Xinchu, with Neuvillette if you have him. So yeah, she's pretty useful with EM. Oh, thank you, Yoni, thank you. By the way, Yoni, I checked, like, you know, I don't know if you started to like farm for Kinich. Let's say checked his passives, his talents, etc. And you know what? Just a second, enjoy. And you know what, Yoni? If you ask me, should you go for kinich or what? I wouldn't suggest you. I will explain why. Even though he is not a bad DPS character, I think he is going to be a little bit, like he's going to be a little bit more inconvenient than mualani at the moment. You know, because mualani deals wape, and wape, forward wape is maybe one of the best reactions, like damage in this game. Even though, and she she intended to do wape. I mean, she created to do that wape. All of her passives, multipliers are about the wape, you know. But kinich is like burning, not a bad damage, but multiplier is crazy. Multiplier is crazy. You know why I'm telling that? I mean, I would suggest you to farm artifacts, but not mats at the moment, because if you spend some, like, yes, you can get mats anyway, but I think it's better to test him before like spending your essence. It's up to you though. I mean, I don't want to say he's bad. He's not going to be trash at all, but you know, he's maybe not going to be so convenient to use. He's a single target mostly, and because of that, yeah, you will just like, you know, like, let's say like Mavuika, she is mostly single target, not a multi-target, even though she is like kinda can mark enemies. When you do that Sharky Bites attack, she hits only one enemy and do extended enhanced damage to only one enemy. All other enemies will take damage from that missiles, Sharky missiles, something like that. It's a little bit less damage, but still pretty good damage. In case of kinich, he is only single target. Like only his burst, which is like not so powerful, can do AoE damage. But it's not so powerful. Also, that burst a little bit increase your skill. So overall, I would say he's a little bit, I don't know like how to explain that, but I would say it's better to like maybe keep your save your Primogem for future characters. Xilonen with Arlequin or Neuvillette? Of course Neuvillette. Of course Neuvillette, because like this team, like going to be the best team in the game. Like if they will not nerf Xilonen, this game, this team, by the way, let me show you. It's Kazuha or Sucrose, Neuvillette, Furina, and Xilonen is going to be one of the best team in the game. You know, so yeah, or Kazuha, because he is self-healing, and that healing more than enough. On top of that, Xilonen can give him healing, so you will be completely okay, and you can get that farm 5 stacks pretty quickly. So this team is going to be better than mualani team, by the way. You know, like just let's say consider C0 all of these characters. Let's say yes, like 4-star is C6, but C0 Neuvillette, C0 Furina, and C0 Xilonen is going to be the best team in the game. What does ER do on her? Oh, ER, Elemental Mastery. Oh, I'm sorry, Energy Recharge on Raiden. It's because, firstly, because of this artifact set. Like if like you need to use emblem on her. Oh, just a second. You need to use this set. Just a second. What? Oh yeah, it's like they changed the position. So yeah, this set increases elemental burst damage by 25% of energy recharge. Maximum is 75. It means if you have close to 300 energy recharge, you can get 75% more damage out of her burst, and she play out of her burst. Also, her talents is also like focused on ER. Elemental burst damage bonus 0.30 energy. So yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, passives. Just a second. You see, like each 1% above 100 energy recharge that is Raiden Shogun possesses grant 0.6 greater energy restoration from and electro damage bonus. So that's why she needs energy recharge. So energy recharge for her is more valuable than crit rate, crit damage, but it doesn't mean you need to go like 0 crit rate and 0 crit damage. You still need some crit rate, crit damage, but close to 300 energy recharge. So it's like that. She's pretty powerful. No need to go like 200 or 250 crit damage on her. Like it's like 150, 160. It's more than enough. If you can get more, then it's like it's good. Which is better? You mean enjoy like which team is better? Like second new team is going to be like if Hoyoverse will not nerf Xilonen in the future, this team is going to be best team in the game. It's like Kazuho or Sucrose, Neuvillette, Furina and Xilonen. This one. Or like with Sucrose. It's like again like you will do some swirl anyway, and you cannot swirl Geo. In this case you will swirl only Hydro. So yeah, it's going to be like that. Pretty good team. Unfortunately, yes, Arlecchino can benefit from that, and I think, in my opinion anyway, going the team like this team is going to be like more comfortable to play. Let's say like Shinchu or Yelan, Arlecchino, Xilonen and Bennett. It's pretty good team, not a bad team. Also you can use like the team like Xilonen, Shanling and Bennett, also pretty good team. You can use with Risley, by the way. Risley also pretty good team, not a bad team at all. I don't have like Cryo one, like this one. So yeah, we have a lot of like different options with Risley. Hutao can be playable, by the way. Hutao is pretty good. So yeah, we have a lot of team with Xilonen. And that's, by the way, not only Risley, you can use Ayaka as well. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, Ayaka can be also pretty useful. Hutao can be useful with Furina, because Xilonen can heal. But Arlecchino, unfortunately not. Hutao can be way more better than Arlecchino, because Arlecchino cannot be healed. That's a problem with Furina. And because of that, Wave team for Arlecchino still is going to be better. But the best team for Arlecchino overall is like this team. If like, I don't know if you have the characters, it's like, it's going to be like Overload team. It's going to be like Arlecchino, Bennett, Fischl and Chevrus. Unfortunately, I don't have Chevrus, but it's like this team. It's the best team for Arlecchino anyway. It's going to be. It's better than Overload. Like I'm sorry. It's better than Wave team. And why so good? Because of C6 Chevrus. If you don't have C6 Chevrus, I would suggest like going for a like Xilonen team or Wave team. But I personally prefer like this one. Shinchu or Yelan, Arlecchino, Xilonen and Beden. This is a great team actually. Because like, if you know, like I tested a couple times with Kachina. With Kachina, this team is just crazy. So yeah, I like this team. Because like you get like, you do like wave damage. On top of that, you get like buff from Kachina. And it's pretty good. And you don't mess with that swirling. And swirling, why swirling is not so good? Swirling gives you less duration time. It's only like 10 seconds. And if you like consider animation, so yeah, you get like 8 seconds. So, something like that. I'm suggesting. Oh, hi CJFR, how are you doing? Arlecchino is best. Yes. Hello Vortex. Oh, hi Rohit, how are you doing? I actually have some doubts as well. He is so single. Oh yeah, actually, it's almost ridiculous. Actually, yes, Yone. I would suggest you. So yeah, don't get me wrong, Yone. I don't wanna destroy your. How to say that correctly? I mean, if you like some characters and I'm starting to hating, it's not hating. It's like, if you have some information in advance, it's better. That's why, like, you like character and I start saying that this character is not so good, I wouldn't suggest you, even though you have pretty good roster. It looks like I still will go for it, like, no matter what. But if you ask me, that kinich is really, really single target, and it's bad. It's really bad. He's super single target. On top of that, even though he's going to be great DPS, I don't think he's going to be better than mualani. Just keep that in mind, because mualani at the moment is like one of the best one. Why I say one of the best? Because Neuvillette with that Kachina, he's just crazy. He's also like got some additional power from Kachina, and also he can use Furina. In future, mualani can also use Furina because of Xilonen and that healing. Just keep that in mind. So team is like, let's say this is mualani, right? The team like mualani, Xianyun, Furina, and Xilonen is going to be pretty useful team, because she can heal mualani, but it's not going to be as good as with Neuvillette. I mean, like, the team like Neuvillette, Furina, Xilonen, and Kazuha, or maybe like Sucrose. So yeah, she can also play with cryo characters, Risley. She also can be useful for Chlorinde, by the way. Just keep that in mind. Chlorinde is also one of the options with Xilonen in the future, because of healing, because she can buff, and Chlorinde is like a normal attacker. So yeah, like with Neuvillette is going to be a little bit not that tricky, but you need to get used to it, because Neuvillette is a range character. With Kachina is pretty easy. You just use the skill and that's it. With Xilonen, you need to do like normal attack, which is like, will need some, I would say, some like practice, because like you need to like, let's say when you do that, as soon as you get 90 night soul points, she automatically gives you a resistance, like shred resistance, elemental shred resistance immediately. Elemental resistance shred, yes, elemental resistance shred immediately. So just keep that in mind. But you need to do that normal attacks, at least 2 or 3. I would suggest like to do like 3. You know why? Because she gets infusion for 6 seconds. You can do that. It's not difficult, but it needs to do like, it's not like Kachina. That's what I want to say. Kachina in this case, like, super useful character, and I would say among all of the new characters we got, like mualani, kinich, and Kachina is the best one. I'm not gonna lie, because Kachina increased DPS for all of the teams we have at the moment, for literally all of them. Like for Neuvillette team, you can use Xilonen as well. You can use Xianyun. She also can buff Xianyun. Like, yeah, it's like crazy team. Oh, hi MZ, how are you doing? The first time my Primogems count looks so good. Oh, congrats with that. Yeah, to be honest, the only situation where I don't consider kinich single target is that when he has his gun or weapon. He is a single target. He is like, he is like bad single target. He is not even like mualani. Mualani in this way a little bit more friendly, even though difficult to use. But kinich, and another problem with kinich, by the way, guys, I don't know, Yone, if you checked all of the footages and videos we have at the moment, if you notice, when he used that hook, all of the enemies is like all of them stand on the same place. They are not moving. But just imagine, like that hook, by the way, has distance. It's like it's not so high, it's a little bit short. So just imagine you hook an enemy, right? And that enemy just change his place. And by the way, you need to catch enemy. You need to like aim and like use that hook. It's like, let's say, double trouble, something like that. So yes, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Emily. Is okay, but Kinich, no. It's like Emily, by the way, I'd like have fun with Emily in Natlan, especially. She is like not a bad, yes, of course it depends, but still, I mean, but Kinich now. I would suggest you to go for Xilonen, because just keep that in mind. Like if you decide to go for Xilonen in the future, Xilonen cannot, she is not useful with Kinich. Yes, you can still use that supportive set with future one of the Electro, Hydro, or Pyro characters supportive who can use that set. You know why? Because you need to do some reaction with Dendro. Only in this case you can get some like 40%. But at the moment, neither of them, like Kachina and Xilonen, can be useful with Dendro. So keep that in mind. And the problem is you cannot use that set on any other characters because it relies on Night Soul Blessing. Kinich is flop. Kinda. I don't want to say he's complete flop. You know why Kinich is so good, and I think I know why Ioni like him. That hook mechanic in Overworld is just crazy. I will do a video, by the way, maybe tomorrow or maybe in 2 days. That hook is so fun to use. It's really fun to use. But the problem is when he uses that skill, he has like 0 Night Soul points, which is a problem, and you need some Night Soul points to use that hook, usually exploration mechanic. I don't know exactly, maybe I'm wrong, because let's say I only have Kachina at the moment, even though I understand how that mechanic works, I don't use her exploration like mechanic, you know, but I know that bar we have, like it's like this bar kinda, which appears right here when you are like in Natlan region. Let's go to the Natlan. Oh yeah, let me spend some. Oh yeah, by the way, if you like in the future, let's say we'll go for Xilonen, don't forget about new weapon, and that new weapon needs these mats. Like this ones. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I will you know why? Most likely I will craft that weapon, because that weapon is pretty good. It gives additional defense. Yes, you still can use, by the way, you know, like, it's a little bit tricky to use Xilonen, and I will explain why. You can go either, and I would suggest maybe this is a better option. It's not a great option, but might be useful. Actually, no, I would suggest to go that weapon, because you know, like why? You know why? Like, I heard that Favonius is going to be good on Xilonen, but I don't think that, and I will explain my point. I think it's like, maybe it's not. We need some testing, but why? Because Xilonen just hit normal attacks, and that's it. As soon as you get 90 like Night Soul points, she enables that elemental resistance shit, 36% on level 10, and that's it. You cannot get more crystallized reaction after this time, as soon as you get that, because like you just like off-field her, and that's it. In this case, you need some of Favonius. For Kachina, Favonius is okay. She can generate some additional energy. But for Xilonen, I don't think it's the way. That's why I would suggest go like energy recharge sand, defense, and defensive weapon. It's still my opinion, but we'll see. I don't think Favonius is going to be so great. I saw a couple like players say that Favonius is great on her. I don't think so. Yes, if you're going to use her as a DPS character, which is possible, by the way, she has some DPS abilities, even though it's like not so good. But maybe you can use her with Furina. You know, like the team, like, let me show you. This team is, by the way, is not so bad. Let me show, and I think this team is going to be pretty good with Xilonen DPS. Let's say it's Xilonen, right? You go Furina, you go Goro, which increase your defense, and you go Bennett. Or maybe, why Bennett? Bennett can give you additional healing. But Bennett gives attack. Yes, attack. Actually, attack is also not so bad, even though she scales on defense. But Bennett gives you some survivability, I would say, you know? You can use, or you can go like, let's say, some crowd controlling, because she's like a melee normal attacker, you know? Let's say some Sucrose and Kazuha, just in case. To do some crowd controlling. Or maybe you can go like Zhongli. By the way, not a bad option. So yeah, I mean, like, but in this case, you still can get like, you know, like you have 2 elements. That's a problem. Yeah, but if you have 2 elements, yeah, it's a problem. No, my bad. My bad. You cannot do that. Because if you get 2 elements, and in this case you have 2 elements, Xilonen automatically will get you resistant, like shred resistance. So yeah, my bad. Anyway, you can use in 4Geo. If you use like in 4Geo team, by the way, yes, she's useful. Like 4Geo will, she is going to be a DPS. You cannot get that shred resistance. And Goro can give additional defense. So yeah, she's still playable in mono Geo teams as well. But you can go like the, yes, maybe. We'll see. I mean, by the way, second version is not nerfed, which is like good. We'll see how it goes. But I still think they will nerf her, in my opinion. You know why? Because she's so broken at the moment. She just like, let's say, instead of like increase damage of your new characters, they just increased damage of your old characters and made them way more comfortable to play. Way more comfortable, because like if you notice, like Kachina is so great with Arlecchino, but Xilonen is going to be way more better because she gives additional 36% shred resistance. So yeah. No, albedo weapon for Xilonen. No, unfortunately, no, MZ, you can use albedo's weapon still, but the problem is with albedo's weapon, I will show you just a second. Albedo's weapon increase skill damage, which is useless for... you see, elemental skill damage is increased by 80%. Yes, by the way, it's not useless. If you use DPS, if you are going to use DPS Xilonen, this, yes, maybe. But I don't think so, if you ask me, because as I know, like her normal... she defends her normal and plunge attack scales on defense, not... and it's considered to be a normal attack and plunge attack, not skill damage, not skill attacks. In this case, that new 4-star craftable is better, because as soon as you use her skill, it increases your defense. And defense is like, she scales, healing scales on defense, and all of her stats scales on defense. So yeah, Cinnabar is not so great, even though useful. I mean, you still can use it. You will lose some defense, that's it. It's not a big deal. You know why? Because if you can get like 3k defense on her, you can easily use Cinnabar. Easily. Just like, because like 3k defense is kind of cap for her. Yes, you can go more than that, but 3k is more than enough for comfortable play. So yeah, let me do that with Kachina and you will see. Yeah, but wait. By the way, Vortex, I saw Chiori is wrong. Yes, Chiori, by the way, yeah, I don't know who I want more, Xilonen or Chiori. I would suggest Xilonen. Like, I don't know which character you want more, Yoni, but I definitely know that Xilonen will give you more damage and more, I would say, you know, like, will give you more than Chiori. Chiori is not so good, actually. Yes, you like her, but she's not so good, believe me or not. And I don't know, like, I wouldn't suggest you. So yeah, let's go this team, like Yelan. I told you about like Yelan or Shinchu. Let's go Shinchu. Arlecchino. Where's my Kachina? Kachina and Bennett. So yeah, great team, by the way. I would say way more comfortable play like this team than with Swirling. Swirling is annoying, actually. Yes, it's so annoying. Back then it was useful, but now bosses has Like all of the bosses have so much HP and they are so tanky. Like 8 seconds, it's so low and you lose all of your energy, and you need like a lot of energy on Kazuha, because like even 200 sometimes is not enough. I mean, my Kazuha at the moment with that weapon, like Xiphos, has 200, and but even 200 sometimes is not enough when you fight against like single target. Vape is stronger than burning. I mean, I don't know, but everyone has a different way in getting stuck. Oh, you mean like a mualani? Yes, mualani can get the stacks anyway. What's the how artifacts roll? Have to be on artifacts for Xilonen. For Xilonen, artifacts is defense. It's like you can go like this one. Let me show you. At the moment I have couple, by the way. I had couple pretty good artifacts. I started to level up them. So yeah, I have this one. Yes, no defense, but still okay. I have this one with flat defense. I have this one with, oh no, I'm sorry. No, I don't have this one. I have like this one, which is defense goblet, and I have like this one, defense circlet. I will use energy recharge sand most likely. You know why? She needs that energy recharge to be good with Neuvillette, to add some like healing. The problem is her animation time. You know why? Because the more animation time you have in a game, the less buff time you gain. It's obvious, because you need to use Neuvillette's burst. It's obvious. You need that Hydro orbs. And on top of that, you need to use Furina's burst, and you need to use Xilonen burst. Like, yeah, you know, this burst, even though they give you some immunity, at the same time, this burst can destroy your rotation. Because like they took some time of your buffs. That's why rotation in this game and using like burst in proper way is so important. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. But energy recharge sand is not a bad idea. Just keep that in mind. But you can completely ignore that with Neuvillette. You know why? Because like, why not? Neuvillette still can like get like us by his own healing can get 300 farm per second. And you know why? Because he is not only healing himself, his HP is also depleting when he uses charge. That's why he is so better than Arlecchino. Arlecchino cannot deplete her HP. She needs another character which can do that. And she can gain HP only by using that burst.
I never embark on a journey
so yeah, like,
without a good book to accompany
yes,
me.
when you use Furina, she can, of course, like, because Furina's Saloon members damage scales on HP and deplete your all teammates' HP. Hi Dreamers, how are you doing? All defense on sand goblet circuit. Yes, MZ, you can do that. You can do like let's say MZ, you can go like this, like they said as well. It's up to you. You can go like all of the defense sand, defense goblet, and defense circle. And actually, if you ask me, maybe this is the best set. But the problem is, Xilonen's Ascension is defense. Gives you defense. Weapon at the same time, when you use that skill, gives you another defense. So you will get about like 3.5 to 4k defense, which is, I would say, maybe might be some overcap. You know why? Because it depends. I mean, more defense you have, more healing you can do, because you don't care about the damage whatsoever. It's like, who cares about the damage? Defense cannot increase your shed resistance anyway. It's only like increases by leveling up her skill, by her talent, and it's like up to 36%. That's it. You don't need to get more. Oh, you can to get more than that, maybe with like Constellation. I need to check that. Just a second, let me check it real quick. I don't know, because I usually like, you know why I don't check any constellation? Because I don't go for constellation. But sometimes it might be, maybe. Just a second. Oh yeah, it's increasing. Actually, yes. 36% at level 10, but if you get Constellation, it can be increased to level 45. I mean, like resistance shred, elemental resistance shred. So it's crazy, actually. So yeah, Constellation also can increase your elemental resistance shred, which is crazy. And that Constellation is... Just a second. That Constellation, like third Constellation, you need third Constellation to get that. It's up to you. I still wouldn't suggest you to do that. You know why? Because 36 is more than enough, and no need to wailing to like defeat all of the enemies. Even though, like, let's say if you compare, like, if you want to do Imaginarium Theater, it doesn't matter which character you have. You still need to have like 22, a bunch of characters. You know, like. And it doesn't matter if you have one of the character like at Constellation 6, you know, and you don't have other characters. So yeah, it's like, it's only about the characters, like numbers, like the number of your characters. I already have everything ready for her. Oh, for Xilonen? That's great, actually. Oh, Leonard Baloy. Hi, Leonard. Somehow, okay. Till now, I don't have any double crown characters. That's alright.
If my calculations are correct, Wanwan
I just
Bookhouse is
messed
due
with
to
my
receive a batch
artifact
of
and
new
now I
releases
can't
today.
find
Might we
what
add
I
a
used
small
to use
detour
on
to
my
our
season.
adventure?
Actually, yes. It's annoying, I know. That's why I would suggest you to do like something like that. That's why I do that, by the way. When you can do what? You can use Anchor to do some screenshots, which I used to do before. Like, you know, like Anchor is a website, just like Google it, Anchor. But what you can do, like if you have like level 20 characters which you don't use at all, I just like put these artifacts on these characters and that's it. You know, like, because like it's like impossible to do anything else. This one is, by the way, for my Emily. Let me check it and I will tell you. This one is more for my Raiden. This one is for nothing. This one is for my one of them, maybe. No, it's not for. It was for test for Alhaitham. This one. Oh yeah, this was test one. So yeah, it's kind of like that. You got the point, you know. So you can just like get the artifacts. That's it. That plays. And that's it. It's pretty easy. I know, like it's still like for a long time we struggle with these artifacts when you switch that. And yes, it's difficult. But you still can like remember what you do. You can use Anchor anyway. Anchor is pretty useful, by the way. You know why? Actually, if you ask me, I would suggest you to use Anchor. And why? Because for now you don't have so many artifacts, you know, and you usually use some, like, let's say, some of them like always use on your characters. In this case, Anchor would be way more comfortable to you. Just do screenshots, play like that picture, just save that picture, and that's it. You're ready to go. Anytime you can check like which like set you used. I went back to your stream yesterday when you chose my... Oh, for real? Ah, actually, yeah, and I found her. Oh, that's... Actually, yeah, that... You're welcome. Actually, yes, I choose your... Like, yesterday I used... Actually, yeah, I just sacrificed her, unfortunately. Oh, and I will continue my... Imaginarium set. Let me do this one. So, yeah, guys, like, about Xilonen... she is must-have character, if you ask me. For real. Like, let's say I try to not use, say something like that, must-have or etc. But she is great character. She is going to be great. And you can compare with Kachina. Just check Kachina, and Kachina she's just crazy. I mean, not because of she's like some DPS or etc. No. For her, my artifact is trash as hell. Level 0, all of them. Like, let's say, not all of them, but you see, talents, I don't need the talents. Because, like, yes, but Xilonen can use this set as well. I mean, 4-piece. And it's already pretty good. You know why? You will get second character who can give your team 40% elemental damage bonus for 15 seconds, and on top of that, that character is going to be pretty easy to use. You will not mess with swirling, you will not use like checking that elemental mastery, etc. You know, like you just like will do some damage. Yes, you still need elemental mastery for transformative reactions, it's obvious, but for DPS characters, second Xilonen, even without the talents, even without that debuff, etc., she is still going to be great because she is natlan and can use the supportive set. And she is Geo, and Geo can react with Hydro, Cryo, Electro, and Pyro, which is useful. And also, the only problem with Kachina, if you like with Xilonen and Kachina better because she can give you multiple buffs. I don't know, like if you noticed with yesterday we did couple tests, I don't know if it's a bug or something, maybe. But Xilonen cannot do that, just keep that in mind. Maybe she can when you switch, but as I know, as soon as you switch Xilonen to another character, she will lose that infusion. So yeah, that infusion is only for her for a couple seconds, and you need to do normal attacks. So yeah, let me start it. If you have any other question, guys, just write in the chat, because like Xilonen is pretty good. And Yoni, about again about that kinich, like just like skip him and save Primogems. About Chiori, if I'm not mistaken, Chiori is going to be released on a second phase. Oh, not on a first phase. Actually, it's good for you. You know why? You can compare them, and you can decide which character is good for you. I wouldn't suggest to go for Chiori at all. She is not so great. I mean, only if you have, or if you want to play in like mono Geo team, she is also pretty good. Not bad for Navia, but it's not because of Navia. It's because like that elemental resonance. Because Navia cannot create any Geo construction. In this case, you cannot create second doll, second like tomato doll, you know, like you can only create one by using that skill. You need some Geo construction like this one. The Kachina can be useful with Chiori because she creates Geo construction, and if you use this one, you can use like Chiori skill to create two tomatoes. But with Navia, no. You can do the same thing with Zhongli, with Albedo, with Ito. I don't know about Goro, by the way, and I don't know about Noel as well. So yeah, Yunjin also you cannot do because Goro creates two fields. It's not Geo constructions, it's only fields. So yeah, it's like that. But Vortex Nahida get around 2 in 5. Yeah, but in the second phase, this time skip in my main card. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, you're right. Nahida is also like on the second phase, and I would say, if you ask me, guys, which characters it's better to go, I would say Xilonen and Nahida, because like it will be just big update for your account overall. Again, you can skip Xilonen if you want to, but I wouldn't suggest. Because like why I say that like you can skip, because you still can use Kachina. Kachina is pretty good. Yeah, you will lose some like 36% debuff, but who cares? You know, like you still can get 40% buff, and Kachina in some cases might be even useful than Xilonen, and because of that multiply, let me show you. I will get double buff in this case.
Laid bare. Witness the power of Gurwa. I'm going in.
Let me check like Kachina. You see, guys, I got Pyro and I got Hydro. What it means? It means my Shinchu also gets this 40% for 15 seconds. Also, he gets like Pyro, but Pyro is useless for him. But he can utilize Hydro. And Arlecchino can utilize Pyro, but not Hydro. So yeah, but Xilonen cannot do that. Xilonen can do only one element. In some cases, it might be useful. But you know, it depends, because she choose additional elemental damage bonus. You see, hydro damage bonus, it's pretty cool, especially when you use Xilonen kind of characters, especially when you use Furina kind of characters. It's just crazy. Yes, with Furina it's like a little bit difficult. You know why? Because best team is like Kazuha or Sucrose, Neuvillette, Furina, and Xilonen or Kachina. But still, I mean, if you notice that you get double buff, because like as soon as you just like Kachina does that crystallize reaction, she utilizes that aura, and then you apply like, let's say it's still, you can create that because like it's double aura and you utilize some of it. And of course the damage is so crazy. You see the damage? The damage is just that she's just destroying like that. So yeah, like that's why Kachina can be in some cases way more useful, I would say. And only because of that, let's say if you go some pretty good supportive character, Kachina might be good. So that's why I just want to say that you can skip Xilonen, but I wouldn't suggest you. And by the way, this like trick, I mean with Kachina, it's so easy to do. It's not so difficult. Defense, please. No, this time it's not defense. You know, like I'm like just imagine I'm begging for defense. That's crazy. So yeah, let me. Yeah, Chiori is not so good, but like Xianyun, I love her character. So no, about Xianyun Yoni is a different story. You know why? Because Xianyun is a. She is a first Hydro Loli. She is a crazy character, crazy healer. She great for Furina. She is pretty good DPS character, by the way. You can build her as a DPS character. Yes, that time duration is pretty low, it's not so long, but still she is okay. And I don't think it's comparable with Chiori, because Xianyun also has pretty good kit. I mean, she can increase the damage of the, like, let's say if you have some like kind of saloon members, you know that, like if you place some, like let's say like this one, she can also increase the space of this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she can. So yeah, if she's good for Chiori, she's definitely can be good for Kachina as well. So yeah, I never use that, by the way, but it's super useful, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I just like... And as soon as you just like hurt... And it's pretty... Actually, that's crazy. So much time. I didn't know that. You still can use it. And it like depends on this bar, by the way. This bar. As soon as it's depleted, you cannot use that. It's crazy. And you can collect from here. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so it's like that. I mean, like, yes, you can, but I wouldn't suggest you to go for Chiori. But yes, I will save Prime. Yes, for now it's better to save. You know why? Because in the future we will get the characters like Chaska. And if you saw the video I made, yes, it's like, let's say it's a theory, it's only my personal thoughts. That attack looks like a charge attack, you know? And if it's charge attack, that's crazy, because she can use charge attack. She can like do some like maybe crowd controlling, which is going to be just insane. You know why? Because I will explain why. Because so far we don't have crowd controlling character with any other element, like only with its animals. Like it belongs to animal characters. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, only... Oh my, for real, with the hat? I never noticed that. Damn, bro, something new. I will... Let me just... Okay, let me just mark this place. I will maybe do something. That's fun. Okay, so, like, and because of that, I mean, just imagine you get like some character with a crowd controlling. I mean, cryo with a crowd controlling. That's crazy. That's going to be crazy, because you can apply cryo on multiple enemies. But we'll see. Maybe say that attacks will change his, like, I don't know. I mean, a lot of things might be. We'll see. Oh, hi Xenix, how are you doing? But yes, I won't. Do I need any constellation for that buff with? No, you don't need any Xenix. You don't need any constellation. You know what? You mean like 40% buff? No, because that 40% buff comes from this set. You just need 4-piece set. And by the way, you don't need to level them up. Just farm that domain a little bit, get different. You see, I used like 4-star artifacts at level 0. You don't need anything. You just need to get like 2 4-piece. And that 4-piece gives you 2 different elemental buff. One is like 12%, 15 seconds. Another one 28%, 20 seconds. Let's say it's like 40% for 15 seconds. Let me do this domain again, and then I will do my maybe Imaginarium city, because like I have like, yeah, let me do. That's why, by the way, this set is so great. When in the future we will get different characters, I mean not only like Geo, but also, let's say, some another element like Cryo, maybe some Hydro. You can, after that you can use not a Dendro characters, let's say, yes, Dendro characters as well, by the way. So yeah, I want to try Alhaitham, because Alhaitham is still super broken, but that, and while Alhaitham and will is going to be good, you cannot use Swirl with Alhaitham. The only buff he can get, it's from Elemental Mastery, from Nahida, from Elemental Mastery, from Attack. Bennett is not good for him, and you know why? Because like alongside Alhaitham you need to use like Electro and Dendro character, like Electro character and Hydro character. Because of that you can like do some Burgeon, which is not good for him. So yeah, let's say I think you can go you can go like the team like Chinchu, Alhaitham, Kukishinobu and Kachina kind of team, you know, like let's say if we will get some maybe I don't know, like maybe some Hydro team, something like that, you can switch with Citlali. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, Citlali is going to be Hydro character. So yeah, if so, and she is going to be supportive character, you can switch Shinchu with Citlali, replace like Shinchu with Citlali. So yeah, it's pretty useful, like but at the moment it's only Geo for us. Highly, how are you doing? When are we getting? Oh, about that, those pets featured in 5. Yes, I mean like we will get, but most likely we will get that in maybe couple weeks, because at the moment, if you know, we have that, we have this one. I mean, yeah, brilliant for real. So yeah, this one. Maybe after this event we will get like 1600 Primogems, which is crazy actually. I will get Xilonen. Yes, actually yes, why not? I mean you can use Xilonen with Navia, but not only with Navia. Xilonen is pretty, like, let's say flexible character. You can use her with so many, let's say not so many, you can use her with a Pyro, Electro, Cryo and Hydro characters easily. But for Navia, yes, you can use it, because yeah, you will get...
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Let me... Japan! Everybody stand back!
Let me check it again. You see, yes, it's like, it's so consistent. You don't need to do like literally anything. Oh yeah, why Pyro? Oh yeah, I will do just a couple shots, like couple hits, and that's it. Or maybe, just a second. She doesn't. Oh yeah, just a second. Let me check it again. No Pyro. Oh, no Pyro this time. Maybe I messed up a little bit, but still, it's like, it's not so difficult. Just a second. You see, like, he has like a Hydro Aura. Now it's depleted. Just a second. And oh my god, I messed up. Anyway, I mean, like, if you do something like that, maybe like I messed up with that applying Hydro, but it's still consistent. It's still easy to use. It's like maybe it happens a couple times, but it's still okay. Is there a free Bennett? Oh, free Bennett. You know, like, I don't think so. I don't think we can get like free Bennett in the future, Jay. But maybe. I skip Xilonen. I mean, it's up to you, dreamers. I mean, like, you know why? Let's say like skipping some characters, you still can skip Xilonen. I mean, Xilonen is not a like something like, you know, like yes, like for this game now, this set is more way useful than Xilonen, because Xilonen also, on top of that 40% elemental damage bonus, will give you some healing, which is useful, and will give you 36% shred resistance, like elemental resistance shred. And that's it. But overall, you still can live without that, like completely. You don't need that. I would say Columbina, Mavuika, yes, maybe, but it's up to you. What can I say? I mean, like, you know why? Because like Xilonen is going to be released in a 5.1, Mavuika, Chaska in 5.2, and Mavuika in a 5.3. Columbina is in a 5.6, by the way, so it's a long time to go. So it's up to you. What can I say? Hi Shout, how are you doing? Xilonen's burst and then skill. You know, like, you can do that, Enjoyer. You can do that. Actually, yes, maybe it's a better way to do. You know why? Because when you use that burst, you get that healing for 13 seconds, by the way, just keep that in mind. And after that, if you use that skill and do normal attacks, then yes, it's not a bad idea, actually. Yes. Because, like, in this case, you will not lose so much time of your skill and that burst. So you will be completely okay. But still, it need to be, like, we need some testing. It's because I think, you know, like, let's say I would suggest you guys, if you ask me, to get used to that Kachina. You know why? Because Kachina will work like, no, like, Enjoy, you're right. I mean, burst then skill, or just completely skip that burst. It's up to you. If your burst is ready, you can use it. If it's not, use skill. That's it. But it also depends on energy, because if you don't have enough, let's say I wouldn't suggest you to use that burst like in middle of that skill. You know why? And you cannot do that. Yes, you can, but I wouldn't suggest you. You know, like, yes, it depends on the character you use. But if you use with Arlecchino, which mostly you are going to be use with her, Arlecchino cannot be healed by any other sources, only by using her burst. Just keep that in mind. Alright, guys, let me just check my characters. Oh, it showed me. Just a second, let me... if you ask me, guys, I'm a little bit hyped about Xilonen, but I'm not so crazy. And you know why? Because we already know the mechanic, we already know how she's going to be work, and we know that she's going to be better Kachina version, let's say something like that. So yeah, which characters I have? I just want to check. Unfortunately, yes, I get rid of like for Kazuha as well. That's bad. Anyway, I have like 1 hydro, 3 hydro. Just a second, guys. I'm sorry, I'm back. Okay, I have like enough. Anyway, let's continue. Let's check. I will go for 1 hydro again. Oh. Let's go, Mora.
This is destiny.
Because if I put craftable weapon on her, I need to use skill. Yes, actually, yes, you're right. Skill to increase defense. I mean, you mean like, I see your point. You mean like use skill to increase that defense, then use that burst to get increased healing. You know, if you ask me, you still will be alright. Just a second, guys. I'm so sorry for delay, guys. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I need to use skill to increase defense on her. Yes, Enjoy, you can use her skill. Actually, yes, but you know, like let's say you will be alright without healing anyway, you know. So I would say it's going to be like, okay guys, let me go like this team. You will be alright. If you ask me, you will be completely okay with that. You know why? Because Because let's say that healing is not so important because of Arlecchino. Arlecchino cannot be healed by any other sources. In this case, I would... Oh yeah, yes, I mean, I get it. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Chaska in a multi-element user without danger and dew, and also she can fly like Wanderer, but she is a animal bow character. Yes, kind of like that. Like according to the info we have, yes, Chaska is going to... She's not going to be a multi-element. She can change her element when she do swirl. So it's going to be either pyro, electro, hydro, and cryo. Something like that. So in this case, yes, like as soon as she swirls something, maybe and if she will get some additional or like enough night soul point, she will change that element. Alright, let me try this Mago Kenkis. I don't think they are so difficult, but I don't know where they seem to go. You know why? Because... let's go this team. Let's go Mavuika. With the enemy, I think Neuvillette Furina is blast. With this enemy, oh, you mean like Mango Kenkis? You know why I don't want to use my Neuvillette? Because I used all of my pretty good characters already, and I want to use like this ones. But you're right. I mean, you're right. But I want to keep like these characters for the future because like maybe I will need some. As it's because like it's Act 6, I still have 4, like 7, 8. Yeah, I still have 4. And I think I will be not enough for my characters. So yeah, I want to keep like Furina, Neuvillette. Unfortunately, I don't maybe use Electro in this case. Yes, Electro is going to be okay. I can do some like... Yes, let's try this one. Okay, oh yeah, I see. If you don't mind, guys, I will try a couple times. Oh, I need to use from the beginning, yes.
Let's ride! Let's shred, Starkey! Reconstitute! A little ambiance! Illusion shattered! Delved into destiny! Fate is upon you! Oh! Oh! Go! Let's ride! It's not my lucky day. Action at the flame! Shine down! Extract! This'll brighten up the place. Written in the stars.
Actually, yes, it's not so difficult. For real. Okay, it wasn't so difficult. I didn't expect that, but I lost my mualani. I lost my... that's alright. Gaming. Gaming. Actually, yes, gaming. You're right, but Emily and Benny can kill him. Oh yeah, actually, yes, you're right. With enemy. Yeah, I mean, she can use all of them in one time. I solo them easily with Nahida. And Neuvillette. Oh yes, actually yes, you can, by the way, Zenix, you're right. And you know which character I really want in my roster? So like add like now. I want Nilo. I don't know why. Maybe in the future, like I will get her because like Nilo is just like for Bloom team. It's just crazy. This one is going to be. Oh, okay. This one is going to be like I need Pyro for this ones, and I like pretty bad on Pyro, but I have enough Hydro characters. I have like this one. I have Neuvillette. I can use Neuvillette, right? Because just a second. Free cash. No, I don't need that. I will keep it. You know why? I will keep that buff to get more 2 characters, maybe back to back. I would say it's better to go like for this one because I have Furina. I will use Furina. I will use Mona. I will use Gumming. That's bad. Actually, it's so bad. So bad characters. You know why bad? They're pretty good, but I need to sacrifice one of them. Gumming is okay. I will sacrifice him. Okay, let's try. I have no choice anyway. You should finish it today. Yes, actually, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry for this. Yeah, it took a little bit more time when you do it first time. So okay, let's go like Furina. I want to keep that my Bennett actually. You know why? I think I will need him in the future. I cannot use Arlecchino against them, so I will sacrifice this one. And maybe my Raiden, but I don't want to use my Raiden. I need that Raiden. I will need that Raiden definitely. Okay. Can I do it with Bennett? What do you think, guys? Oh, I can change it anyway, anytime, right? Let's go Bennett. I can change my team if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I just can't like, yeah. So yeah, let's go this team. Let's try with Furina. I think like...
Let the world come alive! Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. Teamwork is dream. Strike a pose. Delve into destiny. Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Everybody stand back! Let my name echo in sound! Written in the stars.
How am I feeling?
I'm going in! Time to shine! Fate is upon me! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Leave my space!
Yes. Actually, yes. That was okay. Alright. Alright. That was a little bit difficult. I don't want to lie. Oh, okay. Nahida. They give these bonuses so bad. But I will go Nahida. Chaska is a multi-element. Trust yourself. Thank you, Injur. This is harder, but you can do this. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you know why? Because unfortunately my gaming is like yesterday Yoni asked about that. Like, is your gaming okay? So yeah, his wasn't actually. Alright, let me check. Oh, I have like one pyro again, and I will need that pyro. I have like one hydro, second hydro, and that's it. Let's go, Barbara. Barbara is just
We can do this.
nice, and another pyro. Oh, okay, just companion random. I have like Gaming and I have Arlecchino. Let's check the bosses. Oh, V shop. I would say it's act. Which one is that? It's level no. Oh, it's 8 already. Okay, in this case, let's go maybe. And I lost my Bennett. So yeah, I need some pyro. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's finish this swiftly.
55. No, I will not do that. Let's try. Now I have enough characters actually, you know why? Because I can go Nahida easily. Nahida will super helpful. It's Nahida, it's Barbara, it's maybe... Because Barbara can heal. It's Gaming and this one. Okay. Actually, this one is pretty good. I want to keep my Neuvillette for the last, last stages, you know?
The Temple of Wisdom. Come on, we can do it. Let's dance.
Yeah.
Mighty mythical beast! Burn!
I see everything.
Oh my god.
The feeling's mutual.
Oh my. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That's why you need Nahida. Nahida, I just... Vortex got Nahida or Nahida with full... Yeah, kinda. So yeah, I don't need to change my... Yes, I can go Neuvillette by the way, you know, but I think I will be alright. Or I can go, yeah, let's try it a couple times.
Make yourselves at home.
Verdict is... Up to it, Manzai!
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Ready, steady, go.
Stop it now!
Yeah.
Alright.
Nope.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Yeah, that's not enough time actually. I need to change my team.
Retribution! Many happy returns!
Hey, let the show begin. This may hurt a little.
Arlecchino took him down in one go. Actually, if you say so, let's go Arlecchino. Actually, you're right. I mean, you know why? Because let's go Arlecchino. Instead of Gaming, let's go Arlecchino. I have Arlecchino, but I was about to like save her for now. And maybe I will keep D-Look and go like this one. So yeah, let's try this.
Make yourselves at home. Wow. Let's dance. Overruled.
Up to it, Manzai!
This is where you fall. Laid bare. Ready, steady, go. Everyone hold hands.
Everlasting as the moon.
The Temple of Wisdom. Committed to memory.
Mighty mythical beast!
My turn.
Oh my. I mean, like, it's okay. I mean, I'm like, you're right. I mean, Arlecchino, I wanted to say my Arlecchino, but seems like, yeah, no, it's not a great idea. Arlecchino is crazy.
I'll protect you.
Oh my. Just a second. I'm sorry. I usually use my Arlecchino on the second place, like this, and Barber on the last slot. And yeah, kinda like this.
Grow, grow, grow.
Kachina is special character in this series. Kachina, Kachina, yes, maybe. Unfortunately, I didn't choose Kachina, but she is great. You know, like this Seada is actually, if I don't know, like guys, if you notice, they made this Seada so good. They just remake it, and it's at the moment it's crazy. I like it so much. It's a little bit difficult, but
Transfix.
Committed to memory. Make yourselves at home. Let the show begin. Hey, come on. We can do it.
Up to it, Manzai! Still breathing. Show's over.
that's alright.
Laid bare.
Grow, grow, grow.
I was so close. Oh yeah, I
Happy
forgot.
returns!
I forgot. I have Barbara, and Barbara can revive characters. Oh yeah, actually that Barbara is so crazy. Alright, let's go Xilonen maybe, right? I will need some Hydro. I have like one. I have my fresh Neuvillette. I think Neuvillette is going to be okay, but yeah, with Nahida you can burn it to destroy his Hydro. Yes, Nahida is crazy. Like let's say Dendro is crazy to destroy not only Hydro shields, Electro shields as well. So it's crazy. Yeah, Pyro, Hydro, Dendro, and special guest being Cried and Kazuha in this. Oh, for real. Okay, let me just check which character would be nice for me. I think Hydro. Let's go Xilonen. Because, like, yeah, let's go Xilonen. I have Barbara as well. And Nahid only one. Let's go hit. Yeah. Because, yes, I can still choose some characters. I have points. Yeah. Alright. Dendro. That's sad. Which is Dendro? Which one? How many points?
Who ate
I have
a poisonous
100
mushroom
points.
this time?
Yeah. Hydro. Oh, nice. Let me check this one. Xilonen. Alright.
Let's go get
now
ourselves
okay.
some answers.
So yeah, let me like I just need to defeat them if I'm not mistaken in some like in 60 seconds for real. 65 seconds. I have Nahida. I can use Electro Nahida against like this one, by the way. It's going to be, which one is this? It's Cryo. It's Hydra. The problem is when you choose one, you cannot change your decision. I can go this one, by the way, and go like Electro, Furina, right? Neuvillette. And maybe I'll hate them. I will be alright. 60 seconds. Actually, yes, maybe I will go this one. You know why? Because this is about the time you need to destroy them at the same time, and that's it. Next, yeah, another one is like pretty, yeah, let me go this one. I'm sorry for like, it took a little bit more time, but I need to, like Enjoyer says, that I need to finish it today. So I go the team like Hatem, Neuvillette, Furina, and Raiden. Right? I want to keep my... Actually no. I need to keep my Electro. Definitely. Let's go and keep my Hatem as well. Yeah. Let's go Furina, Nahida, and Diluc. Or maybe I can go Yelan, by the way. Yelan might be better. You know why? No. Go like this one. Yeah, I think this one might be ill. Yes, no healing, and I can lose maybe one of the characters. I can go Tignari as well. No, let's go this one. I will be alright. I can change anyway. I can change my team anyway.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo it.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Let's get down to business. See no more!
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
An oversight on my part. Let the mighty be humble.
Okay, I see.
Please!
Silence.
Let the world collide.
Verdict is...
One strike will suffice.
That's alright. Where's my Neuvillette? Come on.
Let's get down to business.
The tides beckon.
One more.
So,
Bow your head.
oh, I finished it already, right?
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Actually, they are...
Fall before me.
Let's get down to business. My lucky day.
Be sanctified.
See no more! There's more!
One strike.
Burn!
I forgot my full
Let
Neuvillette.
my name echo in song. Everyone hold hands.
Settle down.
Fall before me.
I don't know if I finished it or not. Let's check it. Okay, it's nice. All alternate cast members have already joined the... What? Alright. Oh, Xenix. Hatem will be good cause of Nahida. Oh yeah, I mean like you mean like use both of them? Maybe yes, but you know why? These samurais are pretty annoying. They just move so quickly, and you know like using Hatem against them is a little bit problem if you don't have any like crowd control. Even though Anemo cannot react with Dendro, crowd controlling sometimes pretty useful. Let's go like this one is... Oh, for real. Oh, Baptist level. Okay, I think I have enough character. I have Hatem. I have Pyro. I need Electro. I can skip Pyro, by the way. I can go Electro. Let's check it anyway. I can go Hatem. I can go Neuvillette and Electro. Or I can go Yelan. So yeah, let's check it anyway. Start in 75 seconds. I will be alright. Just like, let me get some like, I will do some bloom. Definitely. Confirm. Oh yeah. When a Dendro core is created, all party members against Dendro and Hydro damage bonus. Definitely. Vaporize. I will do vaporize as well, and I will do Burgeon Origin. Yes, maybe, but let's like. I will not get any. Oh yeah, I will get a healer. Okay. All right. Well, let's do it. So it's the last one, right? So I'm going to give to like I will use definitely this one, this one, this one, and this one. So yeah, 4 different characters. I think I will be all right.
There is no escape.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Scatter!
It's not enough damage.
The unholy dross! Do not fight your salvation!
Illusion shattered.
Be washed away!
Here you are. What it is?
Your total silence has barely begun.
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Flicker.
Lies within you!
Come on, do the charge attack.
One more sin upon the soul.
Alright, it's possible. Nice, nice. I didn't expect like I'll hate him. It's just crazy. So I did it in time. Yeah, nice guys, nice. So I got all of the medals. I'm sorry for like it took a little bit long than I expected. So yeah, yes, let's just like ice damage. Okay, let me skip that. Nice. Return to the lobby. Replay. I don't need that. Return to the lobby. Let's get that crown. Where should I get all of my rewards? Claim rewards, yeah. Oh, nice. 800 for real. Oh yeah, actually, you know why? Yes, it's additional. Like, and shouldn't I? Just a second. I need, yes, more than that. So yeah, 400 more exactly. I forgot about that. I thought only. Yeah, that's great. Actually, I like it. It's pretty tricky because you need like, let's say. Oh, okay. If you don't know the enemies and you don't have, yeah, unfortunately, to like finish it to the end, you need characters. And if you notice that, guys, I also was like one. Oh, okay. I was like one character away because I had only 21, and I just level up my gaming. So yeah, that was pretty tricky. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's go overworld. Let's check what we can do. But I like it actually. Different enemies, different like let's say it's not, yeah, it's okay. I mean, they like for a future, but the problem is like my roster for the future elements, because I don't know if I can like you know, like my Hydro. I have a lot of Hydros. I have a lot of Hydro characters. Yeah, that's true. Like, and all of them, like, let's say leveled up, you see? Only one is not. I have a lot of Dendro characters. Yes. But the problem is, like, if I will need Anemo, I don't have Anemo so much. Well, no, I have actually, yes, I have it. 71 as well. Let me check, just like in case, guys, if you don't mind. Cryo is my, like, 1, 2. Oh, actually, I have Cryo as well. Alright. What about, like, Geo? Is Kachina, is Navia. Okay, I will be alright. I just maybe will need to level up my Ningguang. That's it. So alright, okay. So guys, about like Kachina. Oh yeah, by the way, let me do again with that Kachina and show why I messed up with that buff. Oh, thank you guys. Kinda yes, like wasn't so difficult actually. I was expected a little bit difficult, like because of that Gaming. Gaming wasn't level up, and like a couple characters as well. If I'm not mistaken, let me check my Gaming just a second. And my Dialog, if you don't mind, just a second, guys. My Gaming is, oh no, actually, he's builded. He is like with, yes. Oh, alright, that's a fish. Oh, Mercy Hunter. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, like so he's completely okay because like I got like 36 additional, which is like gives me 84, 83 crit rate, which is crazy. Nice. And my D-look. Alright, D-look is also okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, that weapon, but that's alright. And full. Oh, okay. I did it like maybe I did some tests because of that. So about like why I messed up with like previous and didn't get Hydro, because you need to do like something like that. You need to apply first.
Transfix.
Let her rip!
And after that,
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
let me check it now. I think I should get both of them. Now again, Pyro is missed. Oh, okay, because like let me try it. I don't think they will like. So yeah, maybe I will do something like different. Yeah, you know why? I need to wait. Yes, like it's like that. You need to wait a little bit. Let me show you guys. Like before using that Shinchu, you need to do like something like that. You need to mark them.
Laid bare.
Sorry.
You Kachina.
I pushed myself too hard.
Yeah. That's why leveling up Kachina wasn't bad idea, but yeah, level 60. These bosses are pretty annoying. I mean, they are pretty tanky and hit pretty hard. Maybe it's because Pyro is reaching the Hydro. No, it's not because I will just like just a second. No, I'm not. No, I'm not from Russia. I'm not from Russia, right? Dang this. No, it's not because of that. You need to just like do it in proper order. You need to mark with Arlecchino, use your Kachina to do at least one crystallize reaction, then use Shinchu, and that's it. It's because of that. And after that, you get second buff. Like so, for real? I don't know like about that. I will check that, Ray. Let me just copy it. Maybe. Sova. So. So yeah, it's going to be like that. So yeah.
Overrule.
China.
Yeah.
And now. Yeah. It's like Arlecchino, Kachina skill, then Hydro. At least wait couple seconds maybe to get that first hit from Kachina's Geo-construction. And after that, use Shinchu. That's it. And you get double bonus, which is crazy actually, you know what?
Rain outlines your
Because it's like increased damage. For 15 seconds.
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
So yeah, it's good. Actually, let's check the timing. No, it's like already depleted, but oh yeah, it's 12 only percent. That's alright. Yes, you need to do that, and like say it in auto mode, you know, like that. No need to wait the timing. You need to get used to it. Actually, yes, Rohit, you're right. I mean, like yes, it's pyro react. Like I like just this, like utilize that healing circlet. Actually, it can be good for, you know, which character. This one can be good for Xilonen because it's defense. Unfortunately, no energy recharge. Let me get some healing. Alright. If you want me to, guys, I can do some like spiral abyss again, like rounds with Kachina. Actually, I want to do that to test the game. I want to get that double bonus, double elemental damage bonus, which is useful. You know why? Because I would say in this case, you can completely ignore Kazuha. And you know why? Because you will get so much damage. And about the team, by the way, maybe, just maybe, if you do rotation and Kachina skill, this team might be better than Wave team with Kazuha or Sucrose. Because you get double bonus for your Hydro. And even if that Hydro is going to be Yelan, you can get crazy amount of damage. Because Kazuha cannot swell the two elements in one time. Yes, he can do, but it's like you need to use his hold skill for long times and like do one swirl, then like go down, do plunge attack, get another swirl. He can do double swirl, but it's a little bit annoying and you need like mastering it. In case of Kachina, you need just wait a couple seconds and that's it. Let's try it. Yes, this how it calls, yeah, mechanical array. It's so trashy. I don't like him so much, but because like he has that animation time, which is destroying your, but it's still possible. Oh, bye bye, Rohit, bye bye. Alright, let me just.
Quietly now. Healers are about to get...
Actually, yeah, that damage bonus is pretty good. You see? Yeah. And I haven't used my bank yet.
I'm going in!
And now I use my bank.
Laid bare.
Actually, yeah, it's great.
Busted. Quietly now.
Overruled.
It's great actually. You get the double bonus and you just destroy them. That arise just let me try a couple times, or maybe you want me to. Oh, by the way, let's check this team. And it's like, you know, like this team is going to be legit as well. It's like I think instead of Nahida, I will go this team. Arlecchino, and Kachina. And you know why? Because I can increase my if I do it correct, I can increase my Shinchu's damage. Maybe it will help somehow. Yes, of course, it's not for Alhaitham. Alhaitham like and Geo cannot react with each other. But maybe if no, it's trash. Actually, it's not so good. But let's try it.
No, my sword! Here goes! Witness the power of Gugwa! Dissipate!
Of course, of course.
I'll settle this!
Diffract!
It's not okay. Nahid is way better. Nahid is way better. Nahid gives me additional elemental mastery. And also Nahid applies a Dendro. You were just now got a good attack sound. Congrats, Rohit. Congrats. My Yoime is finally complete. Congrats, Rohit. I mean, yes. I mean, getting attack sands by the way, it's so difficult. It's super difficult. Let's go classical Haytham team. I hope we will get in the future like characters like Sitlali with supportive some kid, or maybe Yansan with supportive kid would be nice.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Let me weave you a verse. Lightning, purify! Arbon,
Scatter!
Yeah, this damage is way more. Now, unfortunately,
rain outlines your fate. No, my sword!
unfortunately,
Here you are.
my Cookie Shinobu is like low constellation.
Everyone hold hands.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Stand with me!
The process of elimination.
Alhaitham is still so crazy character, and if you ask me which character is better, like Kinich or Alhaitham, I would say Alhaitham is way better. Yes, Alhaitham has some problems, but let's say it's not a problem. It's like it's not a feature as well. He can get infusion in 4 different ways, but as soon as you like switch him, like you lose that infusion. It's mostly of the only 2 characters at the moment like has like when you switch them, they can keep that infusion. It's Noel, by the way, like 4-star, and Arlecchino. That's it. All other characters lose that infusion. If I'm not mistaken, Chlorine as well. So yeah. So that's alright. And the way how he can get infusion, like in 4 different ways, it's easy. I mean, you can just like, you know, like you can in advance, like somehow, let's say you can like think which infusion you need, like 4 seconds infusion, 8 seconds infusion, or 12 seconds infusion, and according to that do like normal attack, charge attack, let's say charge attack, or that skill, or plunge skill. So yeah, it's pretty useful. Atlantic could be 5 for real. I mean, you know, like right,
Time
like
to act.
if you ask me, she looks like a 4-star, but maybe, I mean, maybe, I don't know, like she's Hydro if I'm not mistaken. She's a Hydro character if I'm not mistaken, but about like 4-star or 5-star, maybe. I mean, she looks like a 4-star to me if you ask, like all right, let me try another teams. I mean, Kachina is yes, maybe. Unfortunately, let's try like instead of Kazuha, let's go like this team, just for test purpose, like Kachina, right? Chinchu, Shenling, and Bennett. If I'm not mistaken, I tried this team already, and the test went not so good.
Nice and spicy.
Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand!
Actually, damage looking.
Race you.
Yeah, of course, it's like
We go! Let's light it up! Going in!
I will use it.
Out of the frying pan. Eat this.
Stop with that.
Race you.
Let me weave you a bird.
Bam.
No, my sword! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy.
Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand!
Yeah, I mean, 50k damage is more than yet you can get from Swill, by the way. By Swill, I got only like 42k, something like that.
No, my sword!
So yeah, by Swill I can get like 42-ish, but with that Kachina gives me 50, which means it's better. The only problem is duration. The only problem is duration and proper rotation. So yeah, it's like a skill issue. You need to get used to it. This team is also pretty good. You can use Yelan, by the way, instead of Shinchu. Yelan might be better, you know why? Because Yelan is good with energy regeneration. So yeah, let's try Yelan. If you want me to try some teams, by the way, guys, just say it. Since we don't have Xilonen, if you have question about Xilonen, also ask. Since we don't have Xilonen, I just use my Kachina, which is not a bad option, by the way. She is just crazy. And workers, can you try Navia, Kachina, Bennett, Dia? Yes, of course. I don't want to say it's a great team, by the way. You know why? Navia, Kachina, Bennett, and Dia. Navia, Kachina. Oh yeah, actually yes. Double Pyro. It's okay. Yes, it's okay, team. Double Pyro, double Geo. Yes, it's okay. I mean, if you want to use like Dia only for like a second Pyro, it's okay. Yeah, okay, like this one. Yeah. Navia, Kachina, Dia, and Bennett, yeah.
Gloves off!
Of course. Of course, of course. Have you defeated the local legend in Natlan? No, not all of them, Ali. I mean, like, I defeated only one of them, if I'm not mistaken. It's like that Pyro agent, and that's it. I still need to defeat, like, that triple Fatui agents, which is right here. So yeah, also I need to defeat that, like, it's, I don't know how it's called, like, you know, like this one. Unfortunately, why it's a little bit difficult for me. My gene is Constellation 1, but with Constellation 2, like, it's way more comfortable to play. I just use one gene, but I will do it later. I mean, like, yeah. But not all of them, Ali. I could never wish on River. I don't know why, but I just don't like it. Oh, you know, enjoy it. If you ask me, I got couple of characters like from a rerun, so it's completely okay. You know why? Let's say this game anyway, it's not so power creeped game. Yes, like this version as exception because they just like made so many characters super powerful, especially like mualani. Yes, mualani at the moment mualani can be better when we will get Xilonen, but Neuvillette as well, and Neuvillette will be better, by the way. But getting character on a rerun, it's okay. I would say it's not bad. I feel you. I understand why you tell that, because yes, it's like, you know, like it's not fresh, you know, like something like that. But you will be alright. I mean, I don't think it's like an issue. It's like, but yes, I understand. Yeah. So yeah.
Attack! Book a lot! Let her rip! Teamwork is strength! Feeling lucky? Cha! Hiya! Coming at ya! Cha! This one's got your name on it!
You see?
Let's get it off!
I'm going in! Fire! Well, coming at ya! Umbrella warfare, I guess! This one's got your name on it!
Let me try again. I mean, I messed up a little bit.
A proper send-off! From this, everybody stand! Ship-ham! Book a lot! Hiya! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Are you still new in this? Feeling happened with me too. You know, like it's always yes, Rohit. If you ask me, yeah, it's kind of fresh. Yes. It's like yes, Rohit. You know why? I will explain you, because since it's a gacha game, even though it has that 50-50 and guaranteed, like it's like a little bit different gacha game. You know, like getting character. Let's say you know, like I game as well, which is like Bleach Brave Souls, and getting character, like let's say that game has a lot of characters, like crazy amount of characters. Like at the moment, if you count like all of the
people are used to the desert
like
life.
2 stars,
But still,
1 star, 3 stars,
that
4
one
and
day
5
they'll be
stars
able to find
characters,
an oasis
it's
of their
about
own
more than
and
2k
sandstorms
characters.
behind
It's
for a
like
better life.
2300, something like that. So it's crazy amount of characters. And the point is, since in this game we don't have so much characters, it's overall only 84 characters, if I'm not mistaken, like 84 characters. In this case, you know, like getting the characters you want, it's better to get it immediately and play the character. After that, rerun kinda you know, like yeah, it's kinda like that. And it's still like, I still like you know, like that's why I understand why Enjoyer says that. So yeah, it's kinda like that to me as well. So far I got only one character on rerun, and that character was Ayaka. That's it. Even though, and the problem is, I will tell you what, I got that character on rerun, I triple crowned that character, and I never used that character. So now at the moment I try to do the same. I will try to do the character, like if I like the character, I go for the character, that's it. On rerun it's completely different story, because even though Ayaka is still not a bad character, I never use her I never used her enough, I would say. I mean, like I spend a lot of efforts, I mean like a lot of maths, like triple crowned Ayaka, I mean like it's a lot of resources, right? But I never use her. So yeah, it's not like it's like you need pay respect to Ayaka, etc. But it's not like that. It's just like, you know, she became a little bit irrelevant, you know, after rerun. So yeah, even though, like, let's say if you like character, you go for the character, but like the players like me, I usually go for the performance, for some pretty good kit, for mechanics, rather than like beauty and sound and graphic. Yes, it's like I still want the character to be pretty okay, I mean visually, but it's not a point for me. For me, like functionality like has main, like let's say weight, I would say. So yeah, it's like that. And if I'm not mistaken, you feel me as well. So yeah. Low vortex. We pull out favorite charts, build them, use them for a month, and then they are free collecting dust. Yes, kind of like that. That's why I don't, let's say, you know, like, even though my favorite one is Xilonen, and you know that, I don't use Xilonen so much. I just don't use it. But my 4-star favorite is Rosaria, which I use a lot. I use Rosaria a lot because Rosaria is way more, let's say, I don't want to say she's flexible or something. I don't have pretty good cryo. That's why maybe I use Rosaria. Instead of like, I go like Shinchu over Xilonen most of the time. Yes, it's because of functionality, because Shinchu gives me some healing, some resistance to interruption, which is super useful. He's pretty powerful as well. He's not range. His skill is pretty useful. So yeah, like, because of like this stuff, like these things.
A proper send-off from the buckle up. Here goes. I'm going in. Umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it. Ha. Attack! Everybody stand! Let's get it on! Watch out!
I messed up a little bit.
Japan! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Yeah, this time is way better. I mean, I messed up a little bit because
Let's light it up! Buckle up! Watch out! A proper send-off! I'm going in! This one's got your name on it! Feeling lucky!
yeah, I messed up a little bit. That's why it's still pretty good time. Navia is like, and by the way, with Kachina, yes, she's okay. Let's try with Furina, by the way, if you want me to. Oh yes, I mean, you know, like, yes, it's kind of like that, but I don't know, I don't like, you know, like, overall, I don't like to, like, all of the characters I have at the moment, 5 stars, I use them. Let's say, like, only Kiching, but maybe I will, like, let's say, bench her, because she's not so useful for me. I don't use aggravate so much. Even though I have like the characters I need for her. I have Nahida, I have Fischl C6, I have her with couple constellations, you know, like, and I have Kazuha or Sucrose. But still aggravate, like, let's say, just like, I don't like it so much. And I think in the future we will get some more useful characters. But all other characters, and yes, Aloy and Chichi as well. But all other characters are leveled up. I mean 5 stars. So yeah, like, so getting a 5 star, like, and like then bench that character is not a great idea. Yes, I have one. The only character I don't use so much is Tignari. Even Ayaka I use a little bit more. But this one is, even like my travelers, like, you know, I use them a lot. Unfortunately, yes, we don't have any counter, like, let's say, which like shows us how many characters, like how many times you use a character, it's a specific character. I was got Diluc, but I still use him in Explore. Actually, yes, Diluc, oh, by the way, it's not a bad character. I mean, and I use Diluc in this pile base and he is pretty okay, especially with constellations, and you get those constellations. For me, by the way, Diluc was my first 5-star as well. So yeah, no, first star or second one, I don't remember. I got Diluc from a standard banner, and I got like Albedo from the premium one. So I win my first 50-50. I was super lucky back then. So yeah, so Diluc, yes, was one of my first 5-star characters, and back then he was crazy. He was just like insane character. And I got, by the way, weapon from a standard banner as well. I mean that gravestone, back to back, you know. I was super happy about that, for real. That gravestone is on Navi at the moment. So yeah, I mean, and yeah, that's why Diluc was like 86 with the talents, you know. And yes, his constellation is now I lost my constellation to Emily. It's okay, I mean, like, I'm okay with that anyway. And he stole Husbando, which is useful, yeah. Oh, could you rate my Yoimi? Oh, of course, just a second. Just a second, Rahit. I will bring it like on screen. So yeah, I will do couple other like runs in Spiral Abyss. I will, and I would suggest you to do the same, guys. By the way, you know why? Because Kachina's gameplay and Xilonen's gameplay will be close to each other. So I would suggest to use Kachina and get used to that 40% elemental damage bonus buff. You know? You know why? Because at the moment we already know which team is going to be pretty okay with Xilonen and Kachina, but still we might get some big surprises in the future. Because let's say if they nerf Xilonen, then Kachina with that double buff might be in some cases way more useful than Xilonen. You know why? Because Xilonen will give you, let's say you use a team like Arlecchino and Yelan, right? With Kachina, you can get double buff for 12 seconds because you need to lose some seconds to getting second Hydra. With Xilonen, you cannot do that. You get 40% buff and 36% elemental resistant debuff. I mean, like a shed. It's only like for active character, which is on field. So maybe Kachina might be better, but it will see, because like if they nerf Xilonen, or maybe they will fix Kachina, but I don't think they will, because like it's impossible. It's just her mechanic, and that mechanic works like if you do crystallize, you get that buff. Yes, maybe they can do something like, you know, like 2 buffs cannot exist at the same period of time. It's possible. It's possible they can do that. Oh, so yeah. Just a second, let me check that account real quick, and Yoimiya. I will bring it alright on. Okay. Yoimiya, right? Oh, for real, actually, you know, if you ask me, this weapon is crazy, but I would suggest to level up it to level 90 if you ask me, if you don't have any alternative. And she is crazy with that weapon. You don't need energy recharge at all, because, and let me check which, oh, that's a crazy sand actually, attack sand. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, it's good, for real. If it's your first sand, it's crazy. You have Pyro one, which is okay as well. This one is okay. Noise. Actually, yes. An energy recharge. Yes, you need, and you have like some elemental mastery as well, which is useful on her. Good build. Yeah. And Shiminawa is the best in slot set for her. And even if you like, let's say, even if you change this weapon, right? You will be around like 50 crit rate, which is not bad. You know why? because if you get some pretty good weapon, by the way, you can get like it's like from standard weapon, standard banner. It called like I use that weapon on my official. Just a second, let me check it real quick. Just a second. Oh yeah, Skyward Harp, yes, which gives you crit rate, and on top of that, crit damage as well. Your Yoimiya will be just insane. She is going to be crazy because you don't need. You already have like 50 without that weapon. You will get like 70-ish, something like that, and 200 crit rate. She's crazy. Congrats. I just like, I don't know why you like keep it on level 80, but it's up to you. I mean, yes, it's low attack, it's not so high, and if like this crit rate is enough for you, yeah, just keep it. No need to spend additional and extra mats. Congrats, and congrats with that sand, by the way. It's crazy. Yeah, and you can use it on Ayaka as well. Ayaka benefits from that. I don't know who to pull. I'm scared. I won't have enough for Chaska. Or just Woodrock's forcefully. I level up my Collei for Imaginary. Actually, you know like why? Collei is not a bad character if you have constellations. You know, like if you ask me, Collei is not so bad, but yes, like, but it is what it is. I mean, like, yes, that Imaginarium theater is like a little bit like, yes, it forces you to level up your characters, unfortunately. Like, yeah, it has that. And you can do nothing about that. It is what it is. I mean, what can I say? But I understand. I mean, I feel you. Let's go these characters. Let's go like Kachina, Furina, and Bennett. Let's try this team. I mean, yes, instead of... No, let's go one healer, right? No, let's go the same team, but without... Yeah, like this one. But without Kachina, I go... Yes, Kachina, why Kachina is good? It not only gives, for Navi especially, it not only gives you like 40% elemental damage bonus, it also gives that resonance, geo-resonance, which is also pretty good amount of damage. So yeah, this team is not going to be so good, but then let's try this one. Yes, with Kachina, something like that. Hoyo, you know why? Actually, if you ask me, like, it's like, yeah, for some players, it's like, it's not so good. I agree with you. But overall, for game, I would say it's okay. But just imagine, like, for me, it's also, I also was surprised when I like haven't had enough characters to enter Visionary mode. That was crazy because I need to do like, I need to level up more characters in the future. Yes, but Ayaka is still bench. Yes, Ayaka is still bench. You're right. Vortex, I don't know who to pull. I'm scared. I won't have enough for Chaska. Yoni, like if you ask me about like, nice feather. Pretty 7 is nice. Yes, it's nice. About like Yoni, about the characters, like I would say, you know, like no need to rush for characters, and I would suggest you to skip Mualani because you have a lot of characters and Kinich especially. I mean, in your case, I would say Mualani is way more better than Kinich. Kinich is not so good. Yes, he has pretty good like multiplier. He looks cool. His exploration mechanic is great, but unfortunately he is like, let's say, you know, he's dedicated single target character. And I don't know what will happen if the enemy is pretty mobile, pretty fast, because you need to catch him. You know, it's going to be super difficult. Just imagine if it's difficult with mualani. Just imagine how can it be difficult with kinich, which is single target. Because mualani is multi-target character. She just like marks the enemies, like up to 6 enemy, and she deals the damage on one of him with that sharky bite. Other characters get like a missiles attack damage, which is also not bad. It's only 72%, and if I'm not mistaken, the more enemy you marked, the less is damage of those missiles. But it's alright anyway, it's some kind of damage because her damage output is just crazy. But kinich is kinda, you know, like yes, he's Dendra. He relies on burden on burning, which is also a little bit problem. You know why? Because if no burning or burden exists, you cannot get enough of that enhanced attack. You cannot get enough night soul points, and that's a problem. So he like rely on burning not because of damage, but because of gaining that night soul points, which is a problem. Which is a big problem. Yeah, that can be stackable. Well, I got good crit ratio on Furina, but my HP decrease. You know, it's not okay. I mean, Dreamers, if you ask me about like, I would say go for energy recharge on HP other than crit rate. You know why? Because the saloon members still deal some damage, and that damage output is crazy. You can check it, by the way. Even with low crit rate, you still can get some damage, and that damage output for saloon members is okay. So I would suggest to go for HP, because by getting 40k HP, you can fully, like, you can get 300 fanfare stack more quickly. Oh, you are welcome, right? About that slingshot, by the way, is a great weapon. He's just crazy weapon, and we have a lot of these weapons, by the way, guys. I mean, we have pretty good amount of 3-star weapons, which is super useful, like for real useful. I mean, you still can use it, and you can clear spiral abysses, and you can use this weapons on your 5-star. So yeah, guys, just like, no, don't ignore them. Like, some of them pretty useful. I'm just scared I won't have enough for Chiori and Chaska. You know, like, Yoni, if you ask me, skip Chiori. I mean, like, you know, like, I don't know what to say, but skip that Chiori. I mean, if you want to, you know, like, you low at the moment, by the way. If you want to go only for Chaska and Chiori and Chaska, I think you will be alright, because I'm sorry, because let's say we're still in 5.1, right? We will get like 5.1 and 5.2, and you will get enough. You just need to win 1 50-50, and that's it. You will get enough Primogems, like Primogems, to get like 2 5-star characters, like Chiori, if you like her, it's up to you, and Chaska. Oh, hi Deku, how are you doing? Yeah, Deku, I'm just like, oh, bye-bye, Ali. Bye-bye. I don't want to skip Chiori Vortex. I love Chiori and Chaska so much. Oh, like Yoni, if you like both of them, why not go for them? I mean, what can I say? I mean, let's say, like, I can only say for myself, because let's say, like, if you know, like, I was amazed by mualani as well back then, because like that damage was crazy, but she's not so convenient, and because of that I skipped her. And if you remember, I told you guys that maybe I was.
If something catches your eye, feel free to take it.
Okay. If you remember, guys, I just told you that I will spend my 50-50 on mualani, but I decided to not do that. It's better to save. You know why? Not because of banner is not good for me. I mean 4-star characters, because mualani will give me nothing, and I have Neuvillette, I have Xilonen, I have Furina, I have like Xianyun. I have so many good Hydro characters. Even that damage she gives is not good for me. It's like, let's say it's good anyway, but she's not so convenient to use. Also, Kinich, by the way, Kinich looks looked pretty promising, but at the moment, because of that single target, no. You know, like, I don't like single targets. Like, even though Navia also single target, she is pretty crazy. I mean, she deals like ton of damage. Just imagine with one skill, you can do like, yes, it's on screen damage. And by the way, for Kinich is going to be on screen damage as well. But still, that like 300s, 400s you can get, that's crazy. Oh, Duke of the Fox. My favorite Genshin Impact character is Pan for real. Actually. Oh yeah, why not? I mean, if you like her, why not? But it's not a character anyway, but still. Actually, you know, Paimon was playable one time as a Pokemon in this game, and it was in a fountain. When you manipulate Paimon to open it, you need to, that was a, I don't remember exactly, but yes. And Paimon says that Paimon is not useless anymore, right? Something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I have video on my channel about like that Paimon. Paimon is not useless anymore, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I will check that. So yeah, it was for like only one time when we used Paimon. It wasn't playable, but you could manipulate with her. So it was fun. So yeah, Vortex, but still, mualani hit most damage in Imaginary Theory, even though she is on Hoyo build? Solo. I mean, like, yes. You know, like, let's say, yes, you're right, but she's not so convenient, unfortunately. Especially with mobile enemies, which, like, move pretty fast. You can like miss some damage by the way as well. So yeah, I don't know, like I don't want to say she's bad. She's not bad. If you don't have Neuvillette, go for mualani. But if you have Neuvillette, I wouldn't suggest to go for mualani. It's like, it's not a rule, but in my opinion, like, it's better to do like something like that. And yes, mualani in the future will be more powerful, I would say. You know why? Because of Xilonen and because of mavuika. Because at the moment you use with Xianyun to get at least vaping. But in the future, if mavuika can give you that coordinated attack and can be better than Xianyun, would be nice. Yes, actually yes, she's the best nuker, I agree with you. But you know what, Rohit? You can miss that nuke, you know? It's possible to miss a nuke. That's terrible. So yeah, just keep that, especially in Spilabis. It's possible to miss a nuke. Anyway, like, it's not about the character. If you like the character, go for the character. I don't want to say it's bad or something. But if you compare with Neuvillette, the point is, I just want to say that if you want to compare with Neuvillette is way more convenient to use, and Neuvillette is more flexible. And Neuvillette with Xilonen, by the way, like the team like Xilonen, Neuvillette, Furina and Kazuha is going to be the best team in this game in the future. So it's going to be better than mualani's team, by the way. Just keep that in mind. In terms of damage, like rotation damage, you can get like a ton of damage per rotation.
I can do
Oh
it.
yeah, actually yes. You like, just imagine. That's why she's like also she has this like those puppets, something like that.
definitely do it.
You need to catch them to get back Night Soul points. Sometimes you can miss them, and in this case you can miss damage. So yeah, she's like super annoying. Like if you compare with Neuvillette just like grab those Hydro Orbs immediately. You don't just like you need to do anything. Like anyway, it's like it's about, let's say, it's about the preference mostly. But I want to say that if, like, let's say get used to Neuvillette is way more easy than get used to Mualani. So Mualani is, yes, pretty good DPS, not a bad character at all. Nuker, yes, I agree with you, because Neuvillette has no nuke whatsoever, you know. His nuke only help you to do like some additional charge attack, like skill damage. So yeah, if you compare like that. But Neuvillette is way more flexible. You can use Neuvillette in Hyperbloom teams and like different teams as well. So yeah, that's why. And also charge attack has no ICD, which is crazy. And like I would suggest you to like, why charge attack has no ICD? It means like you can do wave, like any damage with every touch. That's why that spin to win, you know, like spin to win, like that, it's not a mechanic, it's like, let's say, cheating, something like that, but still it like we have that. So yeah, that spin to win is so crazy, because since it's charge attack, every time you hit an enemy you apply Hydro and can do some damage. Usually ICD, like internal cooldown, it's like you can get you can apply, or you can do reaction every 2.5 seconds, or like kinda like 3 or 4 hits, something like that. But with Neuvillette it's every single hit. So yeah, with Mualani it's like kinda different, like because she has own ICD, it's 1.8 seconds when you can do like that wave. So yeah, like it's a little bit complicated, but it's like it's matter of preference anyway. A rerun? Maybe, why not? Do you think Neuvillette will have a rerun? Yes, Rohit, by the way, Neuvillette will get, yes, rerun in like in a close, like maybe in a 5.2, 3 or 4, something like that, yeah. Like, alright, let me do it real quick. So yeah, it's like team.
Attack! Let the world collide! Everybody stand back! Here goes! This one's got your name on it! Ha! This one's got your name on it!
Its team is better.
Ha!
Yeah.
Ha!
And you know why? Because I got double buff. That's why this team is better. That's why Kachina is so great, guys. I mean, I would suggest you to build that.
Fire! Well, umbrella warfare, I guess. No.
My bad. That was the shield, actually. Yes, I hit myself. That's crazy. That's why Kachina is so great. And I would suggest you to mastering your Kachina play, because you know what? In terms of getting that 40% elemental damage bonus buff and 36% debuff, with Xilonen would be better. Will be easy. I'm sorry, my bad. Will be easy than with Kachina. But Kachina will still be useful in the future because of that double buff. Okay, let me try again.
Attack! Strike a pose! Time to shine! Teamwork is dreamwork! Feeling lucky?
Oh my god, I missed it.
Umbrella warfare, I guess! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Let me try again. Oh, you know why? I just switched my set I don't know if I showed you. I switched my set to her, like to her signature set. Oh my gosh, I messed up again. Yeah. It's better to start with Furina, I would say, you know, like.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo a proper send-off. From the
So yeah, something like that.
everybody stand. Let her rip. This one's got your name on it. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Yeah, this team is better. I mean, and you know why? Because of Furina and kinich. Yes, it's better than like.
Strike a pose. A proper send-off. Teamwork is dreamwork. Umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it.
Yeah, this team is it's better. It's not spell actually. Let me show you my build, by the way. I recently switched my Navia to her signature set. I got like last spaces. Unfortunately, yes, it's like low crit rate. Yeah, that's a problem. Maybe I will switch a weapon. I will get maybe this one. It's like BP weapon. Next patch. Next patch I will go for BP because I missed a lot of BPs. So yeah, I will go for this weapon maybe because it gives me like 33, if I'm not mistaken, crit rate, something like that, and I will be alright. But I still will farm like new set, and yes, I use like her signature set now. So yeah, her signature set is pretty good buff for her damage. Oh yeah, by the way, I placed my characters like achievement. Just a second. Oh, double achievement. Oh, okay. Four achievement. Oh, okay, nice. So many Primogems. Alrighty, why not? Primogems are always welcome. Nice. And yes, I mean, I will still farm new set for her because you know why? I don't have like good pieces still. Like, because let's say I got this piece, which is like, just a second. It was attack one. Yeah, this one. That was crazy actually. And I did that online, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. And because of that, I just switched all of my artifacts. Alright, let me do one more domain run maybe. How many wishes do you have now? Oh, just let me check it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I was on mute. Yes. Yeah, I'm on mute. I'm sorry. So yeah, about that, like, let's say, what I said. You know, like, don't get me wrong. Since I'm like a low investment player, and of course, I would like to get all of the characters and do all of the tests. Yes, not gonna lie. But since I'm a low investment player, I just go for the characters I like. And so much Primogems doesn't mean you need to get like for all of the characters, you know, like even though, let's say, maybe personally, if you ask me, maybe I like kinich a little bit, not gonna lie, because of that exploration mechanic. But game-wise, I mean gameplay-wise, he is not so good. So yeah, I mean having him is not a bad idea, but I will not use him anyway. Since I have Tignari, I have Alhaitham, which I like a lot. Alhaitham is just crazy character. He doesn't need any constellation to do some crazy damage. He just need elemental mastery, like mostly. He is good with Nahida. He is good with Kuki Shinobu, with Shinchu. So yeah, he's just a crazy character. So yeah, I mean, like, it's like that. Nice. For Natlan? Yes, actually, like, if you ask me which characters I'm going to get in the future, like 100% true, it doesn't matter if I lose my 50-50 or not, it's going to be Xilonen and mavuika. Yeah, definitely. I will try to get Chaska, but it also depends, you know, it depends on her kit. If she is going to be pretty good, why not? Other than that, we'll see. I mean, like, because let's try Nahida in this domain, because, you know, like, let's say I like Chaska, she's pretty cool, but mostly I'm a little bit, she's so attractive to me because of that kit, flying and changing element, which sounds pretty like interesting. You know why? You can like you can do so many teams with her, and only because of that. So I'm a little bit surprised with this team, by the way, actually, like with this one, because it's like not a bad team at all.
The Spina's on the case.
Nahida, yes, if you don't have Nahida, yes, I agree with you. Nahida is just crazy character. Nahida is like must-have character. You can skip Alhaitham, you can skip Chaska, by the way, you can skip mualani, and you can skip kinich, but Nahida is must-have character. Yeah, she's crazy. Which character you choose? Oh, for me, I mean, I haven't choose any. You know, Rahit, like, I would say, like, you know, since I play this game almost beginning, like since beginning,
My time
for
with the
me,
Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all. Coming at ya!
for me, like at the moment, like, it's a little bit difficult to manage your account than it was before. You know why? I mean, in terms of character, because at the moment we have pretty good new characters, and at the same time not a bad old characters. Let's say if you compare like Natlan characters and even future characters, let's say mualani, let's say just a second, let me switch. So yeah, let's say mualani, let's say kinich, let's say Kachina, mavuika, Xilonen, all of these characters are pretty okay. But at the same time, all characters are also pretty good, like Raiden, which can be used in like Hyper Bloom, like Neuvillette, he's crazy, like Furina, right? Like Alhaitham, like Chlorine, by the way, not a bad character at all. Most Nahida, if you don't have her. So yeah, we have a lot of characters. That's why, you know, for me back then it was pretty easy to manage account. I mean, because we will get characters like, let's say, patch by patch, something like that. Yes, it wasn't so difficult in beginning. You know why? In beginning we got like new, like a lot of new characters. I missed, by the way, a couple characters which I wanted to get back then. It was Yaemiko and Ayato. I didn't like Ayato so much, but I missed Yaimiko back then. So yeah, and on rerun, like as Enjoyer says, like getting character on rerun, it's yes, kinda not a good idea. That's why I just completely missed the character, and I'm not regret at all. I don't like Yaimiko so much. Her animation on her skill and burst are completely trash if you ask me. I mean, in this case, Emily, even though Emily close to Yaimiko a little bit in terms of gameplay, Emily doesn't have these problems. She is like pretty good on her burst, she's pretty fast on her burst, and she's pretty fast on her skill. Even though Yaimiko is Electro and she scales on Elemental Mastery, which is great, by the way. So yeah. My standard PD is 65, so maybe I will wait and see what I get. Actually, you can check. You know why? Right. It's going to be like that. If you don't know, let me say. Like, you can go like to your standard banner, click history, and check what was the last 5-star for you. If it was a character, then most likely you will get a weapon. If it was a weapon, then most likely you will get a character. And the same, so yeah, it's on standard banner, it works like this. For me, last one was the weapon, Skyward Spine. So most likely, next 5-star is going to be a character for me. Just keep that in mind. By the way, it also applies to 4 stars. Let me show you, by the way, just a second. It works the same. It's like, it's not a pattern or like something like that, but it's a flute, right? That's a character. That's a character. Yes, it happens, but still. That's a weapon. It's a weapon. Just a second. Character. Weapon. Character. Weapon. So it's like that. It's like if you like, so yeah, like for a 1-star it's the same. Like more like you have like, let's say it's like big chances to get like if you have if you got a character, then it's weapon. If you got a weapon, it's a character. So it's work like that. You can check it.
I don't mind where we go, as long as I
Almost
have my friends with me.
Sword. Oh, for real, that's crazy actually. Can't decide what to choose. Oh yeah, about characters, by the way, I haven't choose, and you know why? I haven't choose character because I don't know about kinich. I will check the banner, because if 4-star character will have Kuki Shinobu, maybe I will do 1 or 2 multis, or maybe Chivalrous, by the way. I don't think so. Kuki Shinobu maybe, but Chivalrous, I don't think so. We'll see though. But oh, maybe Chivalrous, no Chivalrous, because it's Raiden and it might be Sarah. Definitely we will get Sarah. Definitely we will get Shenling, by the way. So Shenling, Sarah, it's a 4-star. Shenling, Sarah, and maybe I don't know which going to the 3rd one, but Shenling and Sarah, I think. This character. So that's why I will see. I mean, it depends on Kinich banner. Kinich's banner. After that, I will go for my Dia. So yeah, Dia is going to be my choice. But most of the time I got standard characters. Usually no, it's not like that. It's again, it's like weapon character, something like that.
Let the world collide! Fire! Well, everybody stand back! Watch out! Ha! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hey there!
Yeah. This team is way better. This team is way better than another one. Even though I don't have like pretty good healer, you know, this team is still good. I only have Jin, Diluc, and Chichi. Jindy, look at Chichi. It's okay. You will get like other characters as well. Anyway. Oh, okay. Pretty good piece. Nice. We'll see. I mean, I bet you it's going to be like defense, something like that. But in nowadays, defense is pretty useful. At least it's my first pretty, like, let's say, okay-ish artifact. Alright, maybe that's it. That Imaginarium CD was pretty okay. Well, I mean, I like it. Maybe if you want me, like it's a little bit like time wasting. Like, you know why? It's not a wasting, it's like it took a little bit more time than I expected, unfortunately. But overall, it's okay. Overall, it's okay. And it gives a lot of rewards. Mona, Chichi, Keqing, Dia, and Jin. Actually, it's not a bad characters. Mona is okay, Keqing is okay, Dia and Jin. Would be nice to get Tignari, but that's alright. Let me go my lucky team.
An insurmountable prob.
So, I want to get some Marushi Hunter, not gonna lie, for my Neuvillette, because my Neuvillette is kinda meh. Like, he needs Hydro damage. Oh, Hydro damage. Elemental Master, okay. Just calls the name, right? Alright, not this time. That's alright, I mean, actually. And also, like, so yeah, that's okay. I mean, why not? Who cares? So guys, this is it for today, maybe. I will be online tomorrow, and we can do, I don't know what to do, to be honest, because like Kachina gives us so much, like, you know why it's not so much to do, because Kachina is so easy to use character. She's so straightforward. I mean, that set and that Night Soul mechanic, it's so easy to use. It's not like Kazuha, you know, when you need to do something special and special like moves and etc. You know, you need to mastering it. It's not like that. Kachina is so easy to use, and also Xilonen is going to be the same as well. By the way, she is going to be even easier than Kachina. You know why? Because she cannot give you double buff. So yeah, she can. Yes, maybe can. You know how? If you will use like other characters like Arlecchino, Shinchu, and you will use Shinchu's burst first, then like let's say Arlecchino's mark.
Something you wish to report?
Then use
So, you have
Shinchu.
my undivided attention.
No, it's not like, yes, maybe in some cases it's possible, but Kachina in this way way more better to use. In my opinion, your Ayaka is better than my Iola. Oh, actually, you know, like it's like, let's say, Ayaka is, I hope for some buff for Cryo. Unfortunately, Cryo cannot react with Dendro, and that, let's say, this one is put that Cryo so down. I mean, like, yeah, that's why maybe players don't use Cryo so much in nowadays. I mean, they use for freeze, etc., but they don't use like a lot, because Hydro, Electro, and even Pyro now with Burgeon is also super useful. Yes, Toma maybe is not a great option, but the only one which can be pretty okay. D is great option, by the way, for Burgeon teams. So yeah, we have enough characters. But Cryo is kinda, yeah. I have Cryo characters, but Rosaria is the only one who is pretty useful for me, unfortunately. So alright guys, this is it for today. Thanks for... oh yeah, I don't think we will be able to build Ayaka. You know, like, I can show my Ayaka if you want me to, but it's up to you. I mean, I can use some like Ayaka next time, like next stream, but you know, like, it's a pain actually. I tried a couple times, even free sim, like let's say using Xianyun and Rosaria, is way more comfortable than use Ayaka, if you ask me. It's because that flash steps, you know, like I don't like when they go underground and doing that. I just hate that. You know why? Because I usually use flash, I mean this flash steps, I mean this like which consumes your stamina a lot when I'm playing. I used to it a lot and I use it a lot. So as soon as I do that with Mona or with Ayaka, they're going underground, and it's like drive me crazy. So that's why I don't use Ayaka, and I still don't know why I pulled for Ayaka. Believe me or not, I still don't understand how I just did that. Yes, Mona is a different story, and you know why? Mona in this case way more useful. She can give really good your buff to your damage. And you know, like, she's not so trash. That's why I built her, by the way. That's why she's now level 81. So yeah, she can be useful. But Ayaka, I don't know. Anyway, it's not the point. I mean, if you like Ayaka, who am I to advise you anything? I pulled Ayaka because of meta then. Yes. Back then, yes, Ayaka was crazy. I agree with you. Back then, Ayaka was really crazy. But unfortunately, at the moment, she's not so crazy. You know why? Because of like, maybe because of Dendro, maybe because of other stuff, but she is main DPS. And at the same time, it's kind of, yes, you can do reverse melt with her, which is crazy amount of damage, not gonna lie. But still, it's kind of, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe. So yeah, by the way guys, I don't know what to do next live stream. We'll see, maybe we will get some buff or some like, I don't know, some additional info about the new characters. I hope so, because doing Spiral Abyss again, I can do Imaginarium Theater again with different characters, but I don't think I can. You know why? Because Visionary mode, it's like I don't have enough characters to change. I'm sorry guys, I have only 22. And that's it. And Gaming helped me a lot. For real, not gonna lie, Gaming just helped me a lot because he was the character which I sacrificed a couple times, which was super useful. I kind of, or you mean like, oh, okay, Dreamers, bye Dreamers. But Hoyo forced us to build that. Yes, Hoyo like did that, but Dreamers, if you ask me, at the moment that Imaginarium Theater is way more playable than it was before. And you know why? Because of those buffs. Back then it was trash as hell. At the moment they just remake them, they add some buffs, you can do like, and levels, by the way, it's super they did a great job, by the way, if you ask me. Yes, you still need a lot of characters, but the way how you can like clear this Imaginarium Theater, if you have enough characters, like it's at the moment is way more easy. And it's way more straightforward, I would say. You know why? Because the bonuses, I mean, you get those cards are pretty good. You can choose which, like, of course, it made mostly for the players who have a lot of characters. Because if you notice, with the bonuses, you choose like the bonuses, and you choose according to the characters you have. Like, let's say you have a lot of Dendro and a lot of Hydro, then you go for something like Bloom reactions, you know, like Hydro, Dendro reactions. It depends, but still, it's good. About like, about that 40k and 200k, it depends on the set you use. If you use that signature set, which is Blizzard, then you're okay. This set, by the way, Blizzard Stray, is the best set because it gives you additional 40% crit rate. It gives you like 20, and if the enemy is frozen, 20 more. So you will be alright. Let me show you mine. It's like 36, but
blade
plus...
embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
It's like, since I use this one, it's like Harbinger of Dawn, I will get additional 28. And even if I don't get that, I will get additional from this passive. It's 40. So overall, I will get like 100 to 258. She's pretty good builded, I mean, not gonna lie. She's okay, and she's triple crowned, but I don't use her so much. Even though I can, I mean, like, she's not bad, I mean, useful sometimes, but I don't know. Okay, alright, deal. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, and yes, feel free to join guys. Alright guys, bye bye. Bye bye guys.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. It's been getting quite busy recently. Star Snatch Cliff is known for